Hello and welcome to Yoga TX. Today I've got a 20-minute yin practice for you. This is a floor-based practice. Lots of props. If you don't have any, that's okay. I can offer options, but I definitely recommend using them if you have them. So that'll be 2 blocks and a bolster. We'll use them for all of the poses. But our first pose is child's pose, which you might be familiar with, and you can also do it without any props. But if you would like to use props for your child's pose, we'll find some support by setting a tall block towards the top of your mat or back, whichever way you feel like facing, and then a medium block a little bit down so you can create a nice supported slide with your bolster. I'll snuggle the insides of my knees up to the edges of the bolster, and then I'll lower one ear towards the bolster. You can either hug the bolster here with your arms, or you can turn your palms up or down. Now, if you're propless and your forehead is down, you can stay there or still choose to turn to look one way. I'll give you about a halfway point on when to face the other direction, just so we can stretch the neck out both ways. Feel free to close your eyes here. I will try to keep my talking to a minimum in between all of the setup. But let your breath slow down and enjoy the silence and the stillness of this practice. If your head is turned one way, feel free to switch whichever ear is facing the earth. All right, about 4 more rounds of breath here. Start to press your hands into the earth to walk yourself to sitting upright. You can actually keep your slide structure for the rest of practice. I'm just going to switch the direction mine is facing for this next one. All right, so this next pose is called deer pose. We'll face away from the structure, so bring your low back to the low side of the slide. Let's take a little bit of movement first. Bring your hands behind you. They can kind of straddle the edges of your slide, and windshield wipe your knees left to right. Right, next time your knees drop to the left, pause there. Make sure your feet are mat width distance so that you can get a 90 degree angle in your knees. You can kind of stagger the legs and feet as you need. Now legs will stay as they are. Continue to rotate your upper body towards the back of your mat or towards that structure behind you. And hands will come on either side. you'll drape your body over your slide. And again, if you don't have props, you can just rest on your arms or your forearms. Or if you just don't have a bolster, but you do have blocks, the blocks can support your forehead or your arms. Ooh, I should mention, you can turn your head to face your knees. I find that most comfortable in my body. If you want to increase the twist a little more, you can turn opposite ear towards the earth and look away from the knees. Now, I find that that is a lot of sensation, and I don't quite like that in my body most of the time. It might feel good in your body, and you're welcome to try it. I got about another minute here. And take 3 more rounds of breath. Start to use your hands to press the earth away. Turn your upper body to face forward, and we'll find that windshield wipe of the knees once more. Right, next time your knees land to the right, pause there. You can stagger your legs. And then rotate your upper body to face that slide structure behind you. And once again, if there is no structure, you can just rest on your forearms or on a block. And I'll turn my head to face the same direction as my knees. I failed to mention this on the first side, but if the staggered legs just doesn't work for you, you're always welcome to slide your legs together and stack the knees. So do what works best for you here. And then let your breath slow down. About another minute here. 3 more rounds of breath. Start to press the floor away from you. Rotate your upper body to face back forward and windshield wipe your knees again. Right, keeping the setup where it is. Our next pose is half hero with support. So I'll start with my right knee bent, and I'm bending the knee so that let me face this way, so that my right heel is on the outer edge of my right hip. Now, you're welcome to stay upright. Left leg can be extended, or you can plant the foot and bend the knee up to the ceiling. And then I'll lie back on my structure. This can also be done without any props, choosing to sit upright or crawling yourself all the way back so that the back of your head touches the earth. That's a little more intense that way, but since it's yin, we'll use our props if you have them. About 30 more seconds here, so let's take about 4 more rounds of breath. Begin to ground your palms near your hips. Use the strength of your arms to press yourself upright. And extend both legs forward here. You might point and flex the toes or circle out the ankles. Notice the sensation before we switch sides. Feel a lot of warmth or sensation in my right ankle. You can also tap out the legs here. Tap, not hit, because tap just feels more yoga appropriate. We'll switch sides. Bend your left knee so that your left heel is outside your left hip. And use your hands to walk yourself back onto your slide. And right leg can be straight, or you can bend the knee to point upwards. That kind of helps stabilizes the pelvis if you feel a little bit wobbly. Take 4 more rounds of breath here. Use the strength of your arms to press yourself up. Extend our legs forward. You might tap out the backs of the knees or tap out your legs. Point and flex your toes. Do what feels good after that stillness. I've got one more pose for you. We won't hold this one as long. You can keep your instructor as it is and just resetting it for camera's sake. But you'll turn to face your slide this time. And find a straddle position. So feet will come wide away from each other. If this is uncomfortable, you can always bring them closer in to hug your slide. You can also bend your knees. And then bring your fingertips to the earth, walk your hands forward, and then turn on one side to face your instructor. You can also opt to hug your slide towards you. If you have room, sometimes it's kind of awkward with blocks, just depending on the type of bolster or the type of blocks you have. If you are turned one way, switch the direction, so turn opposite ear towards the earth. Last minute here. All right, unwind. Walk yourself to upright, and we'll meet in a cross-legged seat. Likewise, if you are sleepy or just doing this at the end of the day, you're welcome to crawl right into bed. But if you need to move on, join me in a seat. Bring your hands to your heart space. Exhale all your air out. Take an inhale to fill your lungs. Little extra sip at the top. And sigh it out. Thank you so much for joining me here today at Yoga TX. I hope you enjoyed this practice. If you like what we're doing, please like and subscribe to our page. If you want to follow me, you can find me on Instagram. My handle is at its_Crystal, CRYST, 5 A's and an L. Namaste, yogis.